One face center.
Good afternoon.
Two
Good
faces
afternoon.
center.
We are getting better at these entrances.
Near
Good
bottom
afternoon,
edge.
everybody, and welcome again to another episode of
Center.
the One Heart, One Vision Women Empowerment Podcast. It's your girl RB from BK. Yo, Joe, what's going on?
Nothing much. How have you been?
I'm not 100, but I'm here. I'm in the middle of another autoimmune situation, so I'm not happy about that.
But you outside.
Two faces
I'm
center.
always outside. Yo, all these are on my
Near bottom edge.
I'm outside. And
Center.
also, we got a lot going on. It's this stupid war in Iran.
Girl.
When was Iran not Iran? Remember back in the day,
I
it
don't
was
know when
Iran and Iraq?
Yeah, I don't know when it's. I think we were always pronouncing it wrong though.
Near bottom edge.
So I think that's what it was. Really, really.
Yes. So, the war in Iran.
Two faces
and,
near bottom edge.
ICE is still doing their thing, and Nancy Guthrie still missing. Clarissa and Pat, that drama. There's a lot going on. It's a lot. What about you?
I think I'm just trying to maintain. I am working on being one with myself and maintaining.
Are we recording?
I don't hear
Two
nothing.
faces near bottom edge.
Okay. Wait, I didn't hear record though. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm in the middle of my podcast. Can I call you back? All right. Okay.
Yeah, we might want to check if we're actually recording because I don't know.
Let me see.
Center.
You know who that was, Joe?
1 minute. 59
Okay, we are
seconds.
recording. Now I'm back. Yes.
Two faces
So-
center.
Everything owned, operated, and fully facilitated by blind women.
And we do it.
Yes. So, that was our new buddy that called.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, I was gonna say something, but I forgot I was recording.
He just texted.
He just texted
Yeah.
you?
That's it. Yeah.
Yo, tell him you're in the middle of the podcast.
How he called you, but he just called me.
Yo, that's weird.
He just texted me. I
Near
called
bottom
you.
edge.
That was a fast call.
Center.
Let me just let him know.
So while Joe is texting our new friend back, I'll give you a brief audio descript of what I have on. Yeah, I'm just out here on some, you sick and you don't care. So my hair is in a ponytail, locks, and it's gray and black in need of a serious everything. I'm wearing a blue and white hoodie. And what does this hoodie say?
Two faces center.
Ignorance
Blindness is an inconvenience. Ignorance
is an impairment.
Right.
And the good thing is, this hoodie was sponsored by the National Federation of the Blind of New York State, and it has Braille on it, and it's actually tactile paint. It's a good hoodie, and I'm wearing some blue spotted pants.
I like that.
Two faces center.
And black boots. What about you, Joe?
Well, I have on a green hoodie dress. With a zipper.
Okay.
And my hair is straightened with curls at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And I have on some glasses and I'm home, so I don't have any shoes. And you know what's so crazy? Speaking about that hoodie, I took my hoodie out to wear on Sunday. So it's funny, the same hoodie.
Yo, why we out here looking? I feel like, I can't really gauge it, but I feel like we're looking like a hot FMS out here today.
I don't think so.
I don't know, I feel like it. I feel like it.
Then maybe we are, I don't know.
No, maybe me. My face is puffy and swollen.
Well, my face is always puffy, so what you saying?
But you got
that is a natural. That is my natural face. So
Near bottom edge.
But you got me out here. I'm, thankfully you blessed me with the ginger tea in this big cup.
Is that outfit?
I mean, it's doing something. It's doing something. But I'll let you know.
Two faces
but
near
I'm
bottom
definitely, I
edge.
feel like, I don't know, I feel all inflamed and puffy inside also. If anybody knows how autoimmune diseases work, a part of my face, Joe, like, I can't believe I'm sunburned, so a part of my face is all hurting from sun. No, it's actually like tingly and burnt.
Oh yeah, okay. That happens to me in the summertime because of my previous skin condition. Like if I stay out in the sun too long, even if I don't.
Yo, that scabies is real, right, Joe?
Two
I don't
faces
know
near
what the
bottom
scabies
edge.
is. I've never had scabies. I've had
One
pemphigus,
face
but
center.
I have not had scabies. I'm too fat to have scabies.
Two faces
Wait, what's that
centered.
supposed to mean?
Cause you know, no, that's rickets. Sorry, don't worry about it. That's rickets.
Near bottom edge.
So there's that. But no, I've never had scabies.
Centered.
But with the pemphigus, because it's a skin condition and you're not really supposed to be out in the sun anyway. Like,
Near
I'm
bottom
not
edge.
into the sun.
Yeah.
So I guess we're both like vampires in a weird different
No, I
way.
am such a vampire. Thank you, Moderna.
Well, thank you, Embry, for me, I guess. 'Cause, this came from an autoimmune disease. So,
Two
yeah.
faces near bottom edge.
So, there's that.
Okay. So, we kind of caught people up because we haven't really been posting. And because I have been sick, and a lot of times when you have that autoimmune stuff, you just can't get it together.
I really couldn't walk. I've been in the bed for the last couple of days. Not because I wanted to, but because of my sciatic nerve. So we both kind of been off the rail, as you would say.
But everybody, this is episode 4, and we plan, sickness or not,
Two faces
God
near
willing,
bottom
we plan
edge.
to actually
Centered.
put more podcasts up weekly. So let go. You ready, Joe?
All right. So let's go with the turn on the
Near bottom edge.
the speaker.
Let me see
Sorry.
what we doing out here.
Let's see.
All right.
Let's see. Hopefully.
Are you getting less than $3,340 in
We're
Social
getting better,
Security
everybody.
and you're a senior on Medicare or Medicaid? Here's some
Two faces
fantastic
near
news.
bottom
They've
edge.
recently updated.
The Trump administration
All
is
right.
proposing changes to Social Security disability benefits that will make access to those benefits significantly harder.
By the way, this
according
is
to
what
new
in the
report
world, 'cause
from
we ain't say that.
ProPublica. One change.
Yes, what in the world is going on in the world? And you know what? We'll just turn my stomach. I heard the word Trump. Let's see what's going on.
Girl.
Change would be to update the job listings used to determine whether a worker has the
Two
skills to
faces
do
near
another
bottom
less
edge.
strenuous job instead of receiving assistance. Another change would almost entirely remove age as a criteria for eligibility, putting the applications of older workers in the same pool as younger workers. If adopted in its current form, ProPublica reports that as many as 1.5 million Americans could lose eligibility over the next.
Yo, Joe.
What's up?
Maybe it's the autoimmune. I'm confused. What's going on? Can we go back?
Okay. We
Two
wanna go back?
faces
Yeah,
near
I am
bottom
so
edge.
confused.
Okay.
What's going on with this current events that you surprised me with here?
Voiceover on. Sponsor. Install.
Okay, let's go back.
Yeah, let me see what we doing out here.
And your defense, it's a lot. It's a little confusing. So let's try that
You
again.
want me to start it?
1 second.
Okay.
Let me get.
Because I'm like, okay, so are we getting rid of Social Security
Two
for age
faces near
individuals?
bottom edge.
Or are
No,
we typing?
so this is not about Social Security, more so than it's about disability.
Okay, let's
This
see
is
what
about
we're doing.
disability. So let me rewind.
So
that.
is this the DNN? This the disability news?
No, this is what in the world.
What in the world? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we gonna make this work.
Image. Messages. Your iMessage. Hey. Your message.
So now it don't want to work.
Let me see.
YouTube.messages.
So while Joe fumbles with her assistive technology,
No, it's just not
Two
popular.
faces near bottom edge.
everybody.
Let's try to review.
YouTube.
Let's try to review it from.
Play. Rewind.
So everybody, this is Women's Month. March 8th was Women's International Women's Day, and you know,
Okay.
okay, we here.
No, finish your
Oh.
thought and then I can start.
Centered.
That's it.
Okay.
You know how the ramble goes.
Okay.
The
Okay.
Trump
Let's
administration
try
is proposing changes
faces
to
near bottom
Social
edge.
Security disability benefits that will make access to those benefits significantly harder, according to new reporting from ProPublica. One change would be to update the job listings used to determine whether a worker has the skills to do another less strenuous job instead of receiving assistance.
The one thing that I did know is that she's as bad reading the teleprompter as you
I
are
am
on the
with
technology.
voiceover. No, see, I'm good at
Faces
technology.
near
Do
bottom
not
edge.
insult me. Now, reading the voiceover, I suck it.
Centered.
I am good at technology.
Near
Thank
bottom
you.
edge.
But I I will agree. I do not
Yes,
get
we
well.
can't. Neither one of you can deliver the what in the world.
Listen.
No, let me see. Okay, hold on.
Another change would almost entirely remove age as a criteria for eligibility, putting the applications
One
of older
face center.
workers in the same pool as younger workers.
Two
If
faces
adopted
near
in its
bottom
current
edge.
form, ProPublica reports that as many as 1.5 million Americans could lose eligibility over the next decade, and workers in Republican-led states will be hit the hardest. Joining us now, ProPublica reporter Eli.
So she said workers in Republican-led states will be hit the hardest, right?
Yes.
Now, the operative words there in that sentence are Republican-led states. Yo, this is who y'all voted for.
Yeah.
Next.
Two faces near bottom
Eli,
edge.
thanks for joining us. Let's start small. Tell me about one of the people you interviewed for this story and how these new changes might affect him.
Sure, I interviewed somebody named Christopher Tincture, who's a 55-year-old in rural Arkansas. He's been a working person his whole life. He started out his working career working in coal mines in Kentucky. and
Yo,
West
stay
Virginia.
out of my head. Why did I say I bet he worked in a coal mine?
One face near bottom
Because of
left
the
edge.
region of where he's from.
Two faces near bottom edge.
All right. Is that are those the ones that get black lung disease?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
But that's not what happened. So
Okay.
And he's worked at Walmart, and he's been a long-distance trucker.
Okay. The typical Southern job.
can you let him play, please?
Walmart and a long distance trucker.
Sponsor.
It gets worse. Let him play a little longer.
And all these kinds of
Two
jobs.
faces near
He
bottom
eventually
edge.
lost, through some of his work that he was doing at a wastewater facility, he lost
Yo, I'm dead, yo.
Keep going, don't.
Okay.
Keep going.
Alright.
his leg, and is probably going to have to lose his other leg.
Yeah.
And he qualified for disability benefits in part because he's 55, and eligibility is in the current system increases when you're in your 50s. It makes it a little bit easier to get benefits because you've been through that lifetime of work, and it's harder for you to switch careers at that point. So the Trump rule would change that system of eligibility increasing by age.
So, if there was also a less strenuous job eligibility requirement, would Tincture then have to apply for jobs that would be, I guess, less of a burden on him in terms of mobility?
Right, so two things would happen. Number one, somebody like him, I can't say what would happen exactly in his case, but somebody like him with that experience, their age would no longer be taken into account, so they would be treated the same in the disability adjudication as the 20-something. And then secondly, the jobs listings would be updated, so it would show that, say in his area of Arkansas, there is this sort of low-skilled, more sedentary job behind a computer that maybe he could do.
So here's the problem.
Center.
Right, and I think that's the gist of the video.
Near bottom edge.
Pretty much.
Maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way.
I want to see what you said because I kind of thought I had a thought too. So.
Okay, so maybe give me your thought because I'm daydreaming.
All right. So, one, as a person with a disability who wants
Two
to
faces
work,
near bottom edge.
if I couldn't qualify for one job before I would want to run and be on disability at my age, I'd much rather have the job that would be less strenuous. Now, maybe it's an age thing with him where he factors in he's been working all these years, but if you're going to qualify for a job, or if they're going to provide you with a job, or you're more eligible for a job that's less strenuous,
Two faces
or
near bottom
more,
edge.
isn't that what reasonable accommodation is all about? Or not really?
I mean, it is and it's not. So
Because you're the expert at this, so, I
Center.
there's different ways of reasonable accommodation. But before we before we even get to reasonable accommodation, you gotta make it make sense. So here's where the problem for
Two
me.
faces center.
This man has been, which is nothing wrong with this. This man
Near
sounds
bottom
like
edge.
he's just been like a blue collar kind of guy, a manual labor guy. Coal mine and a Walmart.
driving.
Yeah, driving
Now
and
he's in a
stuff.
water plant, he lost his legs from that.
Yeah, with that. But anyway, so he's like a lot of men in America. They work with their hands, right? They said nothing
Two
about
faces
this guy
near bottom edge.
Having
having
skills as
the skill set to even do a computer.
So it means he
or
got to
desktop.
go back and go to school for something else.
If he even has what it takes. I mean, now what I'm about to say, this is not to offend
Near
anybody,
bottom edge.
but if he was a coal miner.
I
I
get
don't
where
see
you're going.
many people
Okay.
with bachelor degrees, starting at the base, bachelor degrees, more so masters and PhDs working in a coal mine.
Two faces near
So
bottom
he
edge.
may just have a high school diploma or GED, if that at all, which is fine. But this man has been working his whole life, and listen what he said, his career. Let me shut up. But so the thing is, his career has pretty much been working with my hands,
Manual labor.
Manual labor. And this guy is not
Two
built
faces near
for
bottom
the
edge.
office. Or just sitting at a sedentary job, probably with some headphones
Censored.
on, dispatch work, or data input, or whatever. So now this guy at 55, he's just not employable. Unless, and again, like you said, he may have to get some more skill set. Or go back
Near
to
bottom
school.
edge.
But still, that's still hard. At
Censored.
55.
And maybe that's why I said I think I'm looking at it
Two
from
faces
a
censored.
younger person's aspect, where I had to kind of start over and kind of reinvent myself, go back to school and learn how to use a computer all over again.
How old were you?
I was in my 30s.
Okay.
So, and maybe that's why I'm looking at it from that point of view, where maybe you can reinvent yourself at 30s, but it's harder the older you get to reinvent yourself. And I'm not talking about him.
I will say this much. I'm in my 50s and I'm
Two
working
faces
on the
censored.
reinvention.
Okay.
But I'll tell you this much, and I was going to ask you this.
Okay.
Before you went back to school, what were you doing? What was your life like?
Before I went back to school,
Yeah.
before I went back to school, I was still doing stuff to better myself. I was taking ATC training. I did everything that I possibly could to make myself more marketable. So I was constantly doing things. And before that, I had health
Two
issues
faces
that
censored.
wouldn't allow me to. So, again, maybe I think this is I think he's a bad, poor example, first of all, because not so much of the age, but his disability. Like, I know people lose their legs, but more often people might lose their sight or lose their hearing, or I don't think a amputee may not
Near
be
bottom
the
edge.
best example of this. Now, if people are going to suffer, I do believe so. But I also believe that if you're young enough to reinvent yourself, that you should also go out there and try to reinvent yourself.
I'll tell you this much. I worked for Social Security for about 10 years. He is the best example.
Okay.
Because the blindness is a very low incident field in the field of disability.
Okay.
Two faces near
And
bottom edge.
I worked there for 10 years and I've just seen every disability under the sun.
Okay.
Even
Then I'm misinformed.
Yeah, even stuff where I'm scratching my head like that's a disability. But okay, fine. But this guy is the average Social Security recipient. He, was doing, manual labor.
So.
He got a mobility issue where he
Two faces
he
near
lives
bottom
in,
edge.
The Rust Belt, the coal mining belt, the Bible Belt. This is where a lot of the more so than not recipients come from. Like every state has millions of people that live on Social Security. But also most of the country, especially in the part of the country where everything starts looking square in the middle of the map, this is what these people do. Like a lot of them work in the mines, a lot
Two
of them work
faces
in,
near bottom
in
edge.
steel mills and all kinds of mills or factories or quarries, or they may do some kind of work, with their hands, like
Manual labor.
Censored.
Blue collar manual labor.
Yeah, he might have a double wide or either a home.
Near bottom
He might
edge.
have a wife or a girlfriend, you know, they all probably meet at, you know, Bob's Blue Ribbon Bar on Friday nights and have drinks. He's just a good old boy, right?
Right.
And then
2
something
faces near bottom edge.
where I got hurt. And maybe something fell and cut off your legs, or you pull something in your back, or a lot of the recipients on SSD or Social Security, they got hurt doing something. Or they got sick and they were perfectly healthy.
I guess in my case it's the same thing, except my disability was blind.
2 faces centered.
Yeah, but a lot of blindness is
Near
also
bottom
caused
edge.
by other
Underlying conditions like myself.
Yeah, like everybody don't get the luck of the draw like me to have congenital retinitis pigmentosa.
Right.
A lot of people lose their sight from injury or illness, but even those people, if they're adults, they were working. And now I'm not able to do the job that I was meant to do. Like, this is all I can do. So now what? Now they're asking me
Near
to
bottom edge.
learn a trade. Because the average American has maybe an 8th to 9th grade reading level.
Really?
Yeah. And then you have this whole you expect me to do some technical work at 55? Yo, my neuroplasticity is wearing off right now. Like,
I mean, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Near bottom edge.
So let's see what they're saying, but he is the typical Social Security recipient.
Okay.
Like
2 faces near bottom edge.
Yeah, hold on. Well, I just seems like that's it then, and it's okay. But so what are they saying? They're saying that this is what Trump want to do.
So pretty much from the gist of the video, because there's maybe a minute
Centered.
or two more.
Near bottom edge.
He wants to change the guidelines of what it takes to be eligible for S.
2 faces near bottom edge.
So that if you're able to, it's like this is the last resort. So if you're, you know, like this guy, he's losing his legs, right? If they could somehow find a way
to make him more employable,
right? Then he has to go through the hoops of trying to make himself more employable,
like a ticket to work program.
Right. Type of situation, because from what I understand, that wasn't in this
2
video,
faces near bottom edge.
He wants to change he's in the process of changing the age where you can collect Social Security.
Retirement?
Right.
Oh, well, that's not what he's doing. I mean, that's been going on for a while. Like, my girls, their full retirement age might be 70. Mine is not. Yeah, mine is not 65 any longer. I think my FRA maybe 67.
2 faces near bottom
67
edge.
right now.
Yeah.
Right.
But people are also living longer.
People are also
and retiring later.
And retiring later. There's also another thing I was reading or something like that where, you know, like before you were able to collect you could do early collection of Social Security.
Oh yeah.
You could start at 62.
Yeah.
Now he's made it, or he's trying to push it, because I'm not sure if it went through, where if you
2
collect at that
faces
62,
near bottom edge.
now there's a permanent 30% deduction.
Well, you get a reduction anyway. It's not
But it's not permanent.
It is. So here's the thing.
Okay, because maybe you're the expert again.
It's
So
like
break it down.
So I'm going to make up an arbitrary number.
Right.
So let's say you collect your Social Security retirement at 62.
Right.
And you're getting $800 which is at a reduced rate.
Right.
And now
2
when you
faces
get full
centered.
retirement age of 67, it doesn't jump to your $1,000.
Oh,
you're going to continue to get what you got at your reduced rate. The increases that you're going to get is because of cost of living adjustments. If you're still working,
see, I didn't understand it.
Yeah, you'll also still get, if you're still working and paying into the system, you get those annual adjustments at the end of the year that you check also on top of your cost of living adjustments. But whatever thing you go out at before your full retirement age, that's not a reduction.
Right. So he's not really changing anything.
Near bottom edge.
Not on that level, no.
Oh, see.
Now he might be increasing the percentage. I don't remember all of the percentages in my head. But no, what you take, you take. There is no jump.
Okay. All right. So I guess I was misinformed. And thank you for informing me. I thought that he was doing something special.
Two faces near
this
bottom
thing,
edge.
this is what he's doing. He's attempting to make people more marketable, or he's making it harder for somebody to collect disability. It's like they got to jump through all the hoops instead of
And they're jumping through hoops anyway. The more, like, you gotta look at it like this. These Republicans don't want to put money out. They've been trying to kind of privatize or take over SS.
Two
Social
faces
Security
near
forever.
bottom edge.
And the less people living on disability and back into the workforce, the more they be paying back into that system.
right.
And I mean, there's, let me ask. I know when I was there was over, was it 300 million people living on Social Security, and this was like in the mid 2000s. 300 million. Alexa, how many people are living on Social Security benefits in America?
Two faces
I mean,
near
echo.
bottom edge.
How many people are living on Social Security benefits in America?
Centered. Near bottom edge.
Let me see if I can.
Echo.
Oh,
Turn volume to 10. Echo. How many Americans are living on Social Security benefits?
Over 67
Two
million
faces
Americans
near bottom
receive
edge.
Social Security benefits, including retirees, people with disabilities, and survivors. About 22 million
Centered.
seniors rely solely on Social Security.
Near
for
bottom
their
edge.
income.
So, did I say 300? I meant 33 million. That was the figure. 33 million people.
and that dwarfs
Centered.
And it doubled.
67.
And it doubled.
Near bottom edge.
And that's probably where the issue is coming from with these Republicans. It done doubled
Two faces
And-
near bottom edge.
15 years. So in the next 15 years, it's going to be over 100
Centered.
because of the food. People are getting sicker.
Mm-hmm.
We had COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And then stuff that weren't normally disabilities are now checkbox disability. So if we can get some of these people back,
In the workforce.
put in, financially back into the system,
Mm-hmm.
why not? That was a good one, Joe.
Oh, really?
Two faces
Yes.
centered. Near bottom
All right,
edge.
so let's move on.
To the
Centered.
Disability News Network. All right, what we got, Joe?
So, I don't know if you've seen the commercials and everybody's running around,
No,
but
that's my
Near
free time.
bottom
I go
edge.
pee on commercials.
huh?
I don't watch commercials. That's my bathroom time.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So it's been a craze for quite some time, and I actually saw a commercial a couple of
Two
days
faces
ago.
near bottom edge.
It was what's the guy name? Oh, how do you say the baby father?
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
Yeah.
His song Hyena was actually in the. But okay, the meta glasses. A lot of blind people.
Oh, you mean these?
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
that's what it is. I'm blind, so had it there. I can like, yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, these are my meta glasses.
Right. So
Yes.
for the DNN,
Two faces
I was
centered.
going through an article, and I don't think we really need to play it, but one of the
Yes.
top gadgets for people who are blind and low vision is the meta glasses. So,
Yes.
Rashida, you want to put them on?
Near bottom edge.
And just,
I can put them on, but they're not going to work. So I'm going to tell you why. So one of my, what do I call it, Joe?
sponsors?
One face centered.
Yes. So my meta glasses are actually on. So my
Two
meta
faces
glasses
centered.
are
Near bottom
transition meta
edge.
glasses. One of my sponsors, one of my peoples, purchased these meta glasses about a year ago, maybe. Now they're
It was
kind
more
of
than a year ago.
maybe.
It
Okay,
was
so
more than a year ago.
I don't know.
I do.
So
You had them on in Verde.
did I?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So these are cute. These are transition meta
Have you
glasses.
seen them? Because I've never seen those. Like even though you had them.
So these are the Skylar. So they're like
Oh,
Two
whitish
faces near bottom edge.
and
I like the shape of these.
yeah, they're the Skylar cat eye ones. So
You
they
mind if I try them on?
yeah.
I'm
They
funny about that kind of stuff.
so they're white and the beautiful
Oh,
part
and they're
about
wide enough for my face. Okay.
yes. So
There you go.
when you go into the sun, the whole frame turns gray and the lens turns rosy pink.
That's cute.
Which are cute. And I thought they were a good novelty. They do a lot of
faces
things,
near
and
bottom
the reason they're just not the reason they're not Bluetooth to my phone now is because I really use it. I
Centered.
think that the wearable AI is really a game changer for people who are blind and low vision. When I didn't see the value of these Meta glasses when my friend bought them for me.
Wow. Like, I remember the first time we were in a restaurant and you're like, oh,
Two faces
Meta
centered.
described this bracelet. Remember?
Yes.
Meta, read the menu.
Yeah, that was last year.
That's why I said I remember.
Yes.
Near bottom edge.
That's why I said I remember.
Near bottom edge.
But I remember, you were doing all of those things. I've heard my other friends.
Yes, he just bought it for me in January of 25.
Right.
Yes.
And some of the things that they were saying the Meta glasses could also do, like you could go walk down the block and say, Meta, what's going on in front of you?
Two faces near bottom edge.
Meta, what's the address to this place?
With me, I think that I'm old school. Now, I have used my Meta glasses to help me navigate New York City. I have used my eyes.
And that's one of the things he said that you could do with it.
Which is an app where you could use someone to be your eyes and they could, show you what's in front of you.
Now, I was going to ask you, can you also use Ira with those?
I was using my Ira with them. Now, the reason I like the Ira over the Meta, the Be My Eyes with my Meta glasses, because a lot of times, unless things have changed, the Be My Eyes, they didn't have, they weren't like GPS in me. So they could tell me that I'm on the corner of 34th and 8th Avenue, but they weren't able to kind of use a GPS like Ira and go to the left, go to the right. I see the Sephora on 36 or whatever.
Right. And
that's what I needed it for navigationally. I can use my
faces
FaceTime
near
for
bottom
that.
edge.
If I wanted to know what street I was on, I could call someone and point the phone. Now, do I appreciate the Meta glasses from my bestie? Of course I do. I use them. I think that for me,
near bottom edge.
When it comes to wearable AI, I think it's going to be the wave of the future, and it's going to definitely level the playing field for not just between the blind community and the sighted community.
Two faces near bottom edge.
Now the Gen 2, because I don't know what Gen this is.
I don't know.
Gen 2, I know that you can get the GPS, like you can see it in front of your visual field on the lenses.
Also, they have something called the active AI. Does that have the active AI?
I don't know what that is.
So, okay, the active AI, from what I was
centered,
from what I understand it to be,
near bottom edge.
You see how you can, you summon it?
Oh yes, I had Meta, blah blah blah.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is some kind of active
Two
stuff
faces
where
near bottom edge.
It's telling you what's going on as you're walking. That's what it kind of sounds like.
Oh yeah, so I could say that. Like I said, I haven't fully played with the Meta glasses enough. I do value them. They were, a nice gift, especially when they were a surprise.
It's nice to have friends like that.
I love you.
One
face near bottom edge. 33
well, he knows
minutes.
that I love him. He knows.
28 seconds.
Like I said, it must be nice to have friends like that.
No, our friendship is invaluable to each other. Like those the American Express, the price of a pizza, $2,
yes.
a drink, $50, $5, your friendship priceless.
Yeah.
Like that's me and this person. So
near bottom edge.
Our friendship is priceless. So I do value the Meta glasses. And when I first got them, I liked them. And I don't dislike them. I just haven't had enough time
near
to
bottom
really
edge.
play
I
with
don't
them.
think you got over it when everybody started. I think you were over it when everybody started getting them.
But you know what? A lot of people don't have the transition Meta glasses either.
Because they can't see.
No.
I wouldn't get the transition Meta glasses.
And the frame also changes, which is dope. I like the frame to change.
But the frame itself, the lenses itself are very light, right?
But then they turn into like a rosy pink, which is hot.
Right.
Two faces
so
near
that
bottom edge.
For me because I can't see, and
three faces near bottom edge.
I wear glasses for a reason.
Two faces near
bottom
edge.
Let me see.
But what I'm saying is, it's stylish for you, but it's also usable because you have usable. That's a better option.
I'm putting them on. I like the shape of them and everything.
They are gorgeous.
A lot of people are doing the Wayfair.
That's what you have?
No, these are the Meta Skylar.
I did see the Skylers.
Yeah.
What does the Wayfairs look like?
They look more like
generic?
No, not generic. They kind of have the shape of your shades that you wear every day.
Two faces near bottom edge.
No, but they're smaller than that. They're not as wide as aviator lens with that rounded kind of. Yeah.
Okay. I like those that you have.
Yeah, and my friend felt like these would be more stylish and playful, and they are. They are. Like I should use them more. I know when you see this podcast, yo, what the F you doing? Yo, what's going on in your melon, yo? Like that.
One face near bottom edge.
So,
Two faces near bottom edge.
I do appreciate them. And the beautiful part about the Meta glasses, all jokes aside, is a way to be connected to the world with your hands free. Mm-hmm. You can take pictures and make videos
and translate. Cause somebody told me that
you could.
They were actively translating. They went to a store and just to see how they were. So it's a lot of good features. It's
a lot. You can also read your books and listen to your music. You can take phone calls.
Two faces near bottom edge.
It's like an OCR, a translator, a GPS, and a navigator. Yeah. All in one, and chatty AI at the same time.
Yeah.
I like using the Kristen Bell voice. Mm-hmm. Some people you have Aquafina up there as a voice also.
I would never use a voice called Aquafina, I swear. It just seems crazy.
Well, that's what I heard about Aquafina. So, they got all types of voices. And,
Two faces near bottom edge.
It's worth its money. And they can range anywhere from like $200 and something dollars to almost $1,000.
Is that the Pradas? Because I know Prada coming out with a pair.
Oh, I don't know about the Prada yet, but just the Ray-Ban. Okay. Like my nephew's Meta glasses cost my sister $800 and
What was so special about those?
So it's almost like tiers. Like you could
what
get.
They can do?
Yeah, you could get an S-Class, a G-Wagon,
Two faces centered.
Right.
They're all Mercedes.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But just different levels of Mercedes.
So some do more.
Near bottom edge.
Okay. And that is the disability.
Let me give me some of the celebrity gossip. Let's see what we
Near
doing.
bottom edge.
Yo, these celebrities wear me out. Speaking of celebrities, remember the whole the BAFTA with the Tourette's and the what? I know you heard about
Two
that.
Two faces near bottom edge.
Okay, so apparently someone from the BAFTA, I don't remember the guy's name, a British actor, decided. Now Michael B. Jordan. And
yes. Okay, when you said about yes.
Yeah, he kept yelling
the
out
N-word.
The IGA.
Censure.
The IGA word. But he was also yelling out other stuff like.
And they said he had Tourette's. Yeah.
He did.
But everybody with Tourette's don't just yell out the N-word.
But a lot
Two
of them
faces centered. Near bottom edge.
No, I don't think. Jumaane Williams, which is the public advocate of New York, he was talking, and he said you just can't control it. It's not like Tigger is in you. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
He said he even kind of at times want to yell out the NIGGER, and he does, but he works on behavioral techniques where you want to go, but you might go nasty.
Two faces near bottom edge.
Like you replace it.
Center.
But it takes a lot of training
near
when
bottom
you
edge.
have the tics.
Okay.
So, that's been going on in celebrity news, and then I'm over Clarissa and Pat. We have the Oscars coming up. Who cares about sinners? I know I'm not the popular. I like Begonia. Have you seen that? Oh, watch it. If you like a good, cute little sci-fi with the... I'm going to tell you
Faces near bottom edge.
When did it come on?
It's on Audio Vote. Bugonia. I think you would like it.
Okay, I'm going to try it.
It was really, really good.
Okay.
I don't want to give it away.
Okay.
It's almost like the people... I'm going to give you the plot. They kidnapped someone. They thought that she was an alien. And that's it.
Okay.
Centered.
On some conspiracy theory stuff.
Near bottom edge.
So, I know there's a lot been going on. Let's talk about the...
Two faces near bottom
Michael
edge.
B. Jordan, you're sexy.
I can't... Oh, do you have
That was my Tourette's. But again,
One face near bottom edge.
I don't know what he looks like.
why
Two
every
faces
role
near
Michael
bottom
B.
edge.
Jordan plays,
You gotta have his shirt off?
No, I don't know about
Oh,
that.
okay,
But
I don't know.
he's sexy, but even when he was in Sinners as the twins,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't
What
know.
does he look like? See, I have no idea what this man looks like.
If I remember, he looks like he's a brown skin to dark skin brother. Not bad looking, nice body. I had used him when he was Killmonger.
Tall,
Like I was able,
short.
yeah, nice chiseled physique. So when
Two
he was,
faces near
like
bottom
I
edge.
could see the screen when he was in Black Panther as Killmonger. Yo, that's what I gotta say. Yo, Killmonger was sexy.
I
Killmonger
heard
was sexy.
Killmonger was sexy, but I didn't know like why he was sexy. So,
Do you remember he was Jamal off of All My Children?
little kid?
Remember, you used to watch All My Children,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Remember Jack Montgomery, who
Yes.
was Erica's man?
Yes.
He got with Laura with the red hair and the big
Two
lips.
faces near bottom
Yes.
edge.
To me, Jack and Laura would have big lips, didn't they?
in a different way.
Yes.
Like Jack's lips were frilly
Centered.
and Laura's lips were
Near
big.
bottom
That
edge.
makes any sense.
Yes, they both have big lips. But
But
anyway,
different.
in different ways, you're right.
It was like his was just big and flappy. Wait,
One
hers were
face
like
centered.
more plump. That's the only way I could.
No,
Two
that's
faces
right.
near bottom
You're
edge.
right.
And Jack wasn't a bad looking.
No,
dude.
Jackson was sexy. I'm not gonna lie, All My Children had some sexy men on it.
Yeah.
Dr. Dimitri, Edmund,
Edmund was
Dr.
another
David
one.
Hayward. Yo.
Centered.
But yeah, and Jackson, they were all cute. And Adam,
Adam was good.
both of
looking.
them was good looking. Adam and Stewart.
I thought Stewart was cuter.
Near bottom edge.
I know it's the same person, but Stewart wasn't cuter.
No, they were. Palmer Cortland.
Palmer
Two
was
faces
another
near
good-looking
bottom
one.
edge.
To me, the only cute men on One Life to Live
I
was
didn't watch one like
Asa
that.
Buchanan. Cowboy.
Wait,
Yo,
wait. I know
Cowboy
Asa
was
Buchanan, though.
sexy.
Why do I know Asa Buchanan? He was
One
good.
face centered.
And let's be honest, General Hospital.
Two faces
What's the
centered.
dude with the bug eyes? The mafia dude.
Sonny? I don't know.
Sonny Corinthos.
Yes.
Go sit down, please.
He was too short in my opinion.
But Jason was good looking.
Jason was
The- I don't know what he was. I couldn't really get into general. It was just too ghetto in Port Charles for me.
Near bottom edge.
It wasn't even Port Charles. I just couldn't get into
To the mafia, everybody looked dirty and stink up there. but
One face near bottom
no,
edge.
honestly though, just so okay,
Two
how to get
faces
started?
near
Okay,
bottom
so
edge.
remember Laurel and Jackson adopted the black kid,
I don't
Jamal.
remember what his face looked like, a boy next door kind of situation, but I
Yes,
can't
with the
think
long
about his
afro
face.
and the big cute little eyes.
Right, I can't remember his face.
That was
though.
Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that was one of his first acting gigs. Now, okay, I went left. All right, let's get back to your backstage BS.
Yes. Backstage BS.
Because
Two
we
faces
don't know
near
whether
bottom
it's
edge.
true or not, but this is what happened backstage when the lights go low. All right, let's go.
Speaking about lights going low, so there's more with the Cardi B and Stephanie Diggs breakup. So, if one thing Cardi B knows how to do is be relevant, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if this is all to get hype to her album, because I think she's on
Two
tour
faces
right now.
near
She is
bottom
on
edge.
tour.
So she is still. Listen, you know how they say there's no such thing as bad publicity.
You got it.
As long as you're in the thing. Well, anyway, so now it's a whole lot of stuff unfolding about why they really broke up, and the best friend is in the mix.
Little
And
chick Pre.
yeah, and they're saying that now Stephon
Thank you, Tasha
is-
K, for all of the
Thank you,
receipts.
Tasha K.
Two faces near bottom edge.
But now they're saying that I guess Pre is Pre the one who Offset cheated with? Because now they're saying
That's
that
what I'm hearing.
They're saying that Stephon did like. First of all, they're saying that Offset's sister is laughing her ass off because
And she got some funny name too. I
I
can't think
can't
of her name.
remember what her name is, but it's
Like her name is Killmonger.
Yeah, it's something. But she's laughing at Cardi because
so what did the grandma say?
Well, the mom is, surprisingly enough, what they're saying is the mom went to one of her shows.
Wait.
Yeah.
What show? Mom is on YouTube?
No. I'm sorry. One of her concerts. One of Cardi B's concerts.
Okay.
And she said, you know, she saw that her son never smiled. She never saw her son smile as big as she did when he was with Cardi. And it kind of sounds like she hopes that they rekindle because she feels like the love they had was real, however brief it was.
So let me give some backstory for people who
Backstory,
don't know what's really going on.
You might know more than I do.
So Cardi and Offset from the Migos, you know, Versace. Remember that song?
That's not the one I would go with, but that is a good one.
Which one would you go with? Rain top, drop top. That one?
No, ain't that the stir fry dudes?
Twisted in the kitchen like a stir fry.
That's what I would have went with.
Yeah, so the Migos, you know, Atlanta rap group, Takeoff, Offset, Quavo, and there was another one, Draco, right?
I don't know, you know, because those are the ones.
Two faces near top edge.
Okay.
Centered.
So, what was I saying? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Migos.
Right.
Bad and Bougie.
Yeah.
Stir fry, all of that. All right.
Yes.
So she got with Cardi. She got with Offset, rapper from Atlanta, the Migos. Go check it out. And in 17, they got together. They had their little girl, Culture.
And 18.
Yeah, 18. Got married. Then it was a little boy, Wave, in 21.
Two faces centered.
Then they're separating. We're back together. We're separating. We're back together. We're separating. All of a sudden, in 24, here come Blossom. Now he cheating with Cash Doll.
Oh, I ain't know you cheating with Cash Doll.
Yeah, that was another thing. He out there doing his thing. She on the TikTok and the IG crying. You better be faithful or be careful. What's that?
Be careful.
Yes. She campaigning the Tommy
Two
and
faces
Keisha from
centered.
Belly, all of that, right?
Yeah.
Now, but she's still doing her career like a real woman should. Okay, fine. Now, somewhere like in 2024, she has the baby Blossom.
Right.
But when she was pregnant with Wave, the little boy in 21, during 2020, they were going to get divorced.
Right. And right if she have Culture. Remember, it was about 3 times now.
Yeah, okay. 3 times is the charm, I guess. And
That's
then
what
they
I
get
was
faces
divorced.
centered.
But Blossom was born in September of 24. She get with Stephon Diggs.
In October, right?
Something like that. But then come out and say that, hey, we were doing us anyway. You were doing you, I was doing us.
And that's obvious because she done had a baby in November 25. So
there go Cairo. Now, here's the thing. Stephon Diggs, what team did he play for again?
he plays for the Patriots.
Okay.
Two faces
Okay,
centered.
very lackluster Super Bowl. I think the backstage BS was more exciting to me than the Super Bowl stuff. So anyway,
The backstage BS was definitely
Yes.
more entertaining.
so Super Bowl week and fast forward, she got Cairo. But in 2025, he also had a little girl, and it's coming out now that he having 2 more babies that were born in 2025, right around Cairo. Pre, who allegedly was cheating with Offset, which was Cardi B's old husband.
Two faces centered.
Is Stephon Diggs' female best friend. That whole part. Now,
Well, ain't they saying they together now?
this is where you bring me up. You catching me up on this. So now, at the Super Bowl, there was a room party. Grandma invited. Now that whole weekend, Pre doing the absolute most. You supposed to be out there with Cardi B. Pre doing the absolute most.
Really?
At the Patriot party, she got backstage all access passes.
Oh, I did hear about that.
This,
Two
that, and the
faces
third.
centered.
Cardi B is there. Now, right around the Super Bowl time, they unfriended each other. So apparently, in today's time, unfriending each other is
break
we
up.
We done. Or don't make me unfriend you.
Oh, y'all are friends? Y'all are friends on Instagram, see?
One face censored.
No, we're not friends. We're not friends. Well, apparently this is it. When we unfriend each other, it's a wrap.
Well, does that work for Facebook too?
Yeah. Unfriending is unfriending.
Okay.
I got some ex I need to unfriend tonight. Come to think of it. So
Girl,
unfriending
that's
is
a good way.
unfriending.
Yeah.
And that means you don't see me, I don't see you, I guess. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Sometimes you gotta block them, not just unfriend them.
Near bottom edge.
And I had to block her ass.
Been here, done that myself. But so now everybody's unfriended. And
Two faces censored.
but grandma did allegedly did a room party, invited all the baby mamas and the kids.
One
there,
face
quite
near
pissed
left
off. And midway through the halftime,
censored.
through the Super Bowl, she was done. She walked out. I don't even know if she saw Bad Bunny. Maybe she did. I'm done. Yo,
I heard that she did some kind of performance with it, but I'm not sure if how true that is.
No. I don't think she was up there. I don't think so. I'm not sure.
I wasn't paying attention, so I was too thoroughly entertained by other backstage BS, so
Yo.
I don't know.
I know. Yo, it sounded like Cardi B put an RB after Bad Bunny exit stage left.
Two faces
She
censored.
left. And even then, there was something brewing because they had asked her something like a pregame situation.
And she was like, good luck.
Good luck. You know, that's the black and brown woman, like, yo,
That's
F you.
PC, like, F you.
Yeah, F you. So, okay, fine. They're no longer together. And then it was something because Offset was going around saying that the baby was his. He had reason. You know how sometimes these ex-husbands and baby daddies are drive-by.
Two faces censored.
What they call it? Not the drive-by. A run back or
Something like that.
something like that they call it.
So, okay, fine. So the paternity test was done. Cairo is Stefan Diggs. Now, fast forward to grandma. What's going on with grandma now, Joe?
From what I'm seeing on the internet, she's saying that she never saw her son smile so much.
Two faces censored.
Like she kind of she's rooting for them to get back together. She said that her son was happy in the brief moment that him and Cardi B were together. So
Cardi's done. I saw that Cardi B is like canoodling with another dude now, and she's taking care of her 4 children. And, you know, that sounds like a Stefan Diggs situation or a Diggs family problem. So, this is a lesson. I don't even know. I don't know what this is about. Let's move on.
Yeah, I was like, I don't have no advice. I was just giving you
This is a hot effing stinking mess going on right here.
And that's why it's backstage BS.
Near bottom edge.
So,
what we got for that part?
All right. Okay. I think this is a good question.
All right, let's see what we're going to do. We're going to formulate our philosophy discussed from this. What we doing?
So some people believe that disabled people
Two faces censored.
feel automatically grateful for basic opportunities, support, or inclusions that are often considered normal rights for typical people. Have you ever experienced a situation where someone expects you to be especially grateful for something that is, or something that should be, or you felt is
Two
simply
faces
your
censored.
right or a normal part of life?
Yes.
All right, so you want to talk first?
Yeah, okay. Every day I get out to bed.
That part!
People expect me to be grateful for existing as a disabled person in a non-disabled world. And from employment, and this is why I told my ex-employer,
Two faces censored.
I mean, me and you cannot coexist in this space together. You're an ableist and you expect me to be grateful that you're giving me meager peanuts when I know my self-worth. I know I deserve more. And the only reason I stayed at this job is because the perks were better than the paycheck.
And that's people work for that, for real, perks and benefits.
Yes. And you came in here and effed up the whole situation. And you expected
Two
me
faces
to jump through
censored.
hoops when you clicking through the office, like you got on ballet slippers or high heels, and we all know why you were walking a little light in the pants. So at the end of the day, yes, in employment, people expect you to feel grateful for just giving me this morsel. I was at a job one time, and I had cursed out the HR people.
One face near left edge.
Why does it always go left with you?
No, it actually
Two
doesn't
faces
go
center.
left. Like, I have good situations at the job, but what you're going to do is respect me. You don't have to like me, but you gotta respect me and respect my work ethic. And I was working at a job where most of the people in there were disabled and blind. And and this is why I don't want my next job to be total like disability.
You want to be
focused.
integrated.
Yeah, because it almost feels like when you are disabled and it's a bunch of y'all, society or employers expect you to scrounge. Unless the boss is disabled. And this is why I like the new old boss is back at the old job, if that makes any sense. But the people who know. Because he's disabled and he gets it. When that ableist came in at the helm, yo, get me out of here. We can't coexist. And I don't regret it. But I was at another job when I had to curse out the boss. Because they were doing stupid stuff. They just like, it was just like a lot of disrespect going on. Even down to they're telling some of the employees that you gotta work through your lunch. And I had sent the boss the Department of Labor laws.
No, that's called for. That's called
and
for.
And she tried to backpedal and say, no, I didn't tell him that. Well, now that we got this situated, you shouldn't have been bothered. You shouldn't be bothering people any longer. Like, I know my rights. And they were just disrespectful.
Near bottom edge.
And just the guy says,
Censored.
well, we kind of shorten everybody hours so it don't affect your SSI checks. I said, who the hell said I was on SSI? And everybody who's disabled are not living on social supplemental security benefits.
But here's the thing that I don't understand either. If you're working, then why do you need the SSI?
Because some people do need the SSI for the Medicaid.
But okay, so you can get, and I know this personally, you can get the Medicaid without the SSI.
Yeah, but again, there's some states where if you're on the SSI, they kind of go hand in hand in some
Oh, really?
states.
Okay, well,
and you only, even if your SSI stops, you're only entitled to your Medicaid if you're on a certain limit for a year.
Two faces censored.
In some states.
Okay.
So, who the hell told you I was on SSI? Like, people, I think a lot of society doesn't realize that people with disabilities, we have lives. We have bills to pay. We have families. We have children. We have love lives. We have, senior aging parents. We have crazy siblings. We live
the typical life as well.
Censored.
We just happen
Two
to have a
faces censored.
disability. And so in employment, they expect you to be grateful for a piece of peanuts. The studies show that people with disabilities are getting paid, I don't remember the number, X amount lower on the dollar.
Yes, I did read that too.
Then non-disabled people doing the exact same job. Case in point, the job that I was doing at my old job, this is when I wanted to spit in the director's face.
We're going to move you on.
No, because this makes sense. The job that I was doing, and when I started looking and like other
he was
job
engines,
you. I was getting paid $30,000 less than other people doing the exact same job. Joe, the job that you're doing at your job, you should be getting paid in corporate at least $30,000 to $40,000, maybe $50,000 more than what you're getting paid. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because you're disabled, I'm not standing for it any longer.
Two faces censored.
Even when you're traveling in the street, like we've all been there when somebody may assist you in a busy 4-lane intersection and then they'll go, oh, you're my good deed for the day. You know what I say? Get off of me.
Yeah, I get it.
One face censored.
I really get it.
I did that recently.
Two faces censored.
I was walking in the subway, minding my own business. I'm walking in the subway and this lady comes up to me and I stopped to do something with my pocketbook. And mind you, this subway got stairs, a bridge, stairs going up, stairs going down, the bridge, and a long escalator and more steps. And she comes to me. She said, "Oh, you want some assistance?" I said, "I don't care. I mean, I'll take it on. A sighted guy to me is always faster than a cane in the business." So then we're walking and we're talking, and we're not even talking about my disability. We're talking about the weather, just whatever, Trump, whatever, right? Then she says, "We're approaching the escalator." All right, cool, thanks. I already knew that, but I didn't say that, right? Then she says, "You should be out here with a home attendant."
One face near left edge. Two faces
I
centered.
didn't even get mad. I use this stuff as a teachable moment. I said, "No, I don't need a home attendant, ma'am. You should be out here with a home attendant." I said, "Why? You came to me. I didn't come to you. I wasn't out here asking you for stuff. You came and you took my arm. Now what you're being is enablers." And I explained to her what enablers was. I didn't need your assistance. You came to me to make you feel better this morning. I am not your get into heaven card. Now you can go about your business.
Two faces centered. Near bottom edge.
And I wasn't nasty.
Center.
I told her you can go out your business and I can kind of navigate this train station by myself, which I do all the time. I was walking very well before you came up to me. And she was embarrassed, of course, and she went about her business. But again, I think that people want us. I'm just unapologetically me. My skill set is on 10. And when I need the help, I'll ask for the help.
Two faces
So yeah,
centered.
I do think people want you to feel grateful because they're in your circumference. Even in dating, a lot of times. Now, thankfully, I didn't experience this with the men that I was with because they were a little goofier than me. But I do know in a lot of the blended relationships where one person is sighted and the other person is not. The partner expects you to stand up and clap and whistle Dixie because they have a driver's license. And
Two
because they can
faces centered.
see a little here better than you. And don't expect you to get tired of their bull crap and leave them.
I agree. I totally agree.
But again, I also think we gotta blame ourselves.
I agree with that too. When you, like you say, when you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
When you know better, you do better. I agree with that. I think sometimes we set the standard.
Not sometimes, all the time. We teach people how to treat us.
Two
So
faces
there's
centered.
something that a friend of mine and myself call it the disability please and thank you syndrome. Now, people with disabilities, mostly people who've been disabled pretty much a long portion of their life, people with obvious disabilities have the please and thank you syndrome. "Oh, please, can you help me? Please, please, please. And thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you."
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna cut in there. I wasn't always physically disabled, and I think I learned the please and thank
Two faces centered.
syndrome, and I'm learning it slowly but surely. Like when I lost my sight, and like I demanded certain things, it was, well,
Who are you?
for somebody who needs somebody help, you're mighty cocky,
Yes.
and I think I learned that I gotta be super duper nice if I need the help. But you know what? The older I get and the more I think about it,
Two faces
most of the
centered.
people I said that to, I have helped them out, if not raised them, at some point or another. So I never said that. So why should I feel like just because you helped me with something, I should kiss your ass? And I'm learning and I'm unlearning that. And it's taken me a while to unlearn that. I don't have to, no, you should be never nasty or rude, but I don't have to bow down or be super grateful because you
Two
help me,
faces
because
centered.
we all help each other out.
Thank you.
At some point. But again, this is all learning experience that you have to kind of uncondition yourself to take. Because
One
I
face
think
centered.
that society teaches us that we should
Two
be
faces
extra
centered.
grateful because somebody lent a hand, not realizing that today for you, tomorrow for me. So you may lend me a hand today, but I may lend you a hand in another way tomorrow. And it goes in that like friendships. It goes that way in relationships and otherwise. And I think as people with disabilities, no, Because you also don't want to be that blind or disabled person that's just super nasty and nobody wants to be around you. But at the same
Two
time,
Faces Center.
just like people help you, you help people too. Just because it's not the same doesn't mean that it counts any less.
I agree.
So that's just something I've learned, because I think for my whole life, for some reason or another, I have, even when I wasn't a physical disability, maybe I was sick.
Yeah.
It's always, you have to feel like because somebody is doing something for you, you have to be grateful. And you should be appreciative. The word is appreciative.
Two Faces Center.
Not grateful. Because you should thank anybody who helps you. Whether it be a bum on the street or, somebody helping you in an organization. But I think the sentiment or the attitude that we need to have as people with disabilities is appreciative, not grateful.
I agree, and this is why one of the impetuses of One Heart, One Vision, I know as a woman of color,
Two Faces Center.
a woman with a disability, that a lot of times we are told that we're second, third, and fourth rate citizens, and that we're not as equal or good as other people. And one of the main missions of One Heart, One Vision is to foster and boost a woman's self-esteem.
Yeah.
Disabled mainly or not. And you are just as equal as the next person.
Two Faces Center.
And even Joe, what you said about being appreciative. Yeah, I appreciate a good job. Who doesn't appreciate a paycheck? But understand and best to believe, I lend value to every situation that I'm in, whether it's an employment situation, whether it's a transportation situation, or whether it is a situation where it's in a relationship, be it family and friends. So the key, too often with the disability community,
Two Faces Center.
Independence. We gotta start looking at interdependence, which means we all lean on each other. You lean on me, I lean on you. Like they say, you scratch my back, I scratch your back, and both hands wash the face. Yo, people with disabilities, we gotta start washing faces out here.
Right. But here's the thing. I think that the interdependence starts with independence. Like, you can't be interdependent until you gain your own independence.
You got that right.
Because that is what
Two
gives
Faces
you
Center.
the confidence to
yes.
move on and go, you know what? I don't have to kiss your butt. I can do certain things by myself. Now,
Yes.
is it nice for the help? Yeah. But I definitely think interdependence starts with independence.
And I believe that. Like, that's where the confidence, and my thing is, and you hit it right on the head, Joe. A lot of people think I'm cocky and arrogant. I'm not, and you know that. I'm very, very humble. Like I told someone the other day, if you
Two
knew all the
Faces
people that
Center.
I knew, that'd blow your whole effing head off. Like, something happened yesterday to me. Okay,
What happened?
I'm just reading the message.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Something happened.
No, something good happened to me. So a lot of good things happened to me. I didn't even share it with a lot of people around the disability community because they would swear I'm bragging. But at the same time,
Two
always
Faces
be
Center.
in some good spaces.
Yes, we
I'll talk
are.
about it offline. But at the same time, I'm not cocky. I'm extremely humble. I'm extremely spiritual, and people don't know it. But I'm also very confident. And that comes from just building just years of skill set and independence.
It does.
And the more that you can accomplish things, the more your confidence will build up. And
I am a true testament to
no,
that.
it's true.
Two Faces
It's
Center.
true.
It's true. Since I've moved out and I have to do so much more on my own, it has given me a lot of confidence.
And now you see the value that you bring in a situation.
Yes, I do. And you have to value yourself and know your worth in order to A, be confident, and A, be appreciative, not grateful.
Yeah. No, and gratefulness does. It does
It
play
has
a part.
it has a place.
Yeah,
But
One
I'm
Face
not
Center.
grateful because you showed up in my life.
Two
I'm
Faces
thankful
Center.
at times,
Right.
especially when you at a construction site and you can't really figure out how to cross that street because it's
With
loud.
all the noise and obstacles in your way, absolutely.
But best believe if you didn't show up, I would have figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, to answer your question, every moment I get out the bed, people expect me to be happy that they're gracing me with their presence. When in actuality, you should be happy that I'm
Two Faces
That's
Center.
that part. And I am learning that.
So we can go to our advice.
Let's see what you got.
I don't know yet. Okay. Let me slow this down. Okay. I don't even know what this is gonna say, so let me see. Let me go. Right. Dear straight from the heart, I never imagined that I would be writing a letter like this. I'm a 42-year-old
Two Faces Centered.
mother raising 3 children. I work hard, keep food on the table, and try my best to give my kids a better life than the one that I had. Their father has been in and out of prison most of their lives. So everything has fallen on my shoulder. I've worn every hat possible. Mother, father, referee, therapist, and sometimes even security guard in my own home. But my biggest
Two
struggle right
Faces
now
Centered.
is my 16-year-old son. Somewhere along the way, my sweet little boy turned into someone I barely recognized. He used to be the kid who hugged me before school and told me that he loved me. Now he barely speaks unless he's yelling. He slams doors, he curses at me, and walks out of the house whenever he feels like it. He's skipping school constantly. His teachers have called so many
Two
times
Faces Centered.
that I'm embarrassed to even answer the phone. When he does go, he's getting in a fight or being disrespectful to staff. I recently found out that he's hanging out with older boys in the neighborhood who are already in trouble with the law. The other night was my breaking point. He came home after midnight even though I told him to be home by 9. When I confronted him, he laughed in my face and said, "You can't control me."
Two Faces Centered.
Then he knocked the chair over and stormed out of the house again. I sat on the couch and cried like a baby. Not because of the chair. Not even because of the disrespect. I cried because I felt like I was losing my child. I keep asking myself if this is somehow my fault. Maybe I worked too many hours. Maybe I was too strict. Maybe I wasn't strict enough. Maybe he needed his
Two
father
Faces
around
Centered.
more. Maybe I missed some warning signs. The
One
truth
face
is,
near left edge.
I'm exhausted. I love my son with everything
Two Faces
in me,
Centered.
but I'm scared of the path that he's going down. I don't want to be one of those mothers visiting her child behind bars and glass in a prison. I want my son back. The one who used to laugh with me and tell me about his dreams. So I'm asking from the bottom of my heart, what does a mother do when love doesn't seem to be enough? Signed, a tired, beloved mom.
Two
You want the
Faces
mom, so you
Centered.
take first stab.
Near bottom edge.
I'm only the
Okay.
stepmom.
But you had those boys. I didn't have boys, but I will say this much. You sat up in that chair and cried? Like, we different parents. So I do have 2 daughters. And, I'm right in the thick of it. Like, my daughter's going to be 16 next month. And she's a
Two
whole
Faces
rolling
Centered.
BIT. Asterisk. And the 22-year-old, who she just turned 22 in February, she was a piece of work at 16 or so. Not to the same extent. Now, here's the thing. If you don't nip this in the bud, you will be visiting him behind bars. Now, his father has been in and out of jail. Is that what she said?
Yes, she did.
Okay, so his father's been
Two
in and out of
Faces
jail
Centered.
already. That's all I gotta say. So the father's been in and out of jail. It doesn't say that you got him with a male mentor.
That's what I was wondering.
Like, who are the men around in that family, in the community, the positive men in the church, a boys club, a boy scout,
Or a big brother
Two Faces
program.
Centered.
yes, something like that. He needs to be around a positive male, because what's happening He's telling you, I need that. He's frustrated. I also suspect that he's smoking weed or something.
Girl, that was the first thing that came to my mind when he said it was running out with the wrong crowd. I'm like, that's weed.
And he's getting some guts. So here's the thing. He's 16 years old. He done got some some snatch. He thinks
Two faces
somebody
censored.
done, gave him that snapper. And he's starting to think he's a man.
Men hunt what they eat, so that means you wouldn't be eating none of my food.
What?
That's all I'm saying.
Well, you can't deprive a kid of food either.
Men hunt what they eat.
But he's not a man.
I've heard men say, listen, when you want to act certain ways, I remember my mother put me outside one day because I thought I was grown. I'm just saying.
Hello?
Two faces censored.
So, men hunt what they eat. So, I mean, that's what I would say.
You ready? All right, I'll send you the ride. I'm doing my podcast. Okay.
Speaking of being a mom.
Yeah. So he's thinking that he's a man. He got some snatch. It might have been his first piece. It's blowing his head. He thinks
Two
he's a man.
faces censored.
Also, he's probably smoking a little weed and sipping on some.
Don't say private stock.
No, he's not on the private stock, but he might be drinking whatever the low budget drink is, whatever the St. Ives equivalent is in today. A cut water or something, right?
Yeah, I think that's what the equivalent is today, a cup water.
Yeah, he out there on that cut water. Okay, fine. Now, for starters,
Two faces censored.
I will get him connected with some male role model. As a single mom myself, I am so tired of mothers saying, I am the mother and the father. No, you're not the mother and the father. You are the mother that's doing double time, like myself. Girls and boys, it takes two people to make a baby, and unfortunately, it takes two people to raise a baby. Unfortunately,
Two faces
men and
censored.
women nowadays are dropping the ball for whatever reason. And they're leaving it up to people who are working double, triple time, myself included, to take care of children. And I'm sure you want him to look nice. He probably got the latest Jordans on. That's why you're working on them jobs. I get it. I respect it. I salute you, one single mom to the next. But you got the
Two faces
yang
censored.
going on. You need that yang energy. If you're in the church, get them involved with the men's group at the church, or maybe one of your big cousins, or even if everybody got a cousin that's been locked up or something to that effect.
You know what I'm thinking, right? But I'm not gonna say.
Yeah,
bottom
get him
edge.
connected with one of those
Censored.
people to let him know. Listen, we got you, because it's stuff that he really want to say to that he don't.
He can't say to his mother.
Two
He
faces
can't say
censored.
that. So that's why he's going to these guys in the street. Because they're giving him what you're not giving him at the house.
Which you cannot.
And that's true. It's no indictment on you. You're just a mom who's taking the best care of your child as best that you can.
Listen, my boys lived with me and they were pieces of work at 16. Got into a fight with their dad, everything. Whether your parents are together, you need
Two
that mother
faces
and that
censored.
father figure in the house. I was raised in a two-family home. You were raised in a two-family home.
Yeah.
You see how, and your girls are still raised in a two-family home because guess what? Pop is there every day. So he may not be dad, but
And that's why I say get a man in
right,
there.
Pop is there every day. They still see how a man is supposed to conduct himself.
A
How
good man.
A good man.
Because sometimes just having a man around.
That's true. A
And he
good
out-
man.
Yeah, he out there kicking A and taking
Two
these
faces
later.
censored.
You're teaching your son and daughters this is how they should treat women and should be
To
treated.
be treated. Yeah, because that goes both ways, and that's what men don't understand. Then they daughter get with somebody. My mom told me this a long time ago. You either get, and this is man or woman, you either get with somebody that's just like that opposite parent or the total opposite. But you're going to pick one of them. You're going to pick a man that if you're kicking butt and taking names, you're going to end up with somebody like that, or you're going to end up with
Two
somebody
faces
that's total
censored.
opposite, and there's no in between with that.
Yeah, no, as a mom who was raising her daughters, I was kind of worried, like, You know, I did leave their dad for, you know, I just had issues. And I was worried. And I made decisions based on what I wanted my daughters to see. And am I always making the right decisions? Yes, Popeye's there. R-Dot was there. But am I making the right decisions? And a lot of times, single parenting also involves sacrifice. You might want to be in certain spaces, but it may not be the right place for your children. And when I see the women that they're turning into,
they are good girls.
And the decisions that they're making when it comes to relationships.
They tough.
Even the baby girl, because that story she was telling us in the Cheesecake Factory.
They're tough. The both of them. They are tough, but they are really good girls who are making really good. I wish I was as smart as they were.
Me too.
So you're doing a really good job. But again, it is still taking that village to raise those girls.
And that's the thing. It's the village. You got to find your village. And a village that he's comfortable with, which are men. I will lay some condoms on the dresser and lay some literature about the dangers of fentanyl and weed. And get him linked in with some man that can speak to him and where he can unload. And then he'll replace that energy with hanging with these guys on the street out. Now, yes, and the man will tell him, yo, you got to respect your mom.
Yeah, any good man. Even a street man, if he's any good,
yeah,
he'll place the world at his mother's feet.
And that's the thing. So you got to definitely link them with the right people, put the condoms out there. And because, and this too will pass. Like 16 is the hardest age in adolescence. Because you're right in the middle. You're not quite an adult. And
you're a little bit more than a kid.
Yes. I was reading something about developmental psych years ago. And they said the most destructive age for adolescents is 16. Boys and girls inside the household.
Yeah, you're going through all kind of identity.
And they will F up your property like no other.
I don't remember doing that.
I know.
My mother put me outside at 16.
Three Faces Center.
My mother put me outside at 16. So
Two Faces Center.
I get it.
Cameron's on the way over, so she gotta wait. But yeah, that's what. Give me 5 minutes and almost finish with my podcast.
So yeah, 16 is definitely a destructive age. It's an age where you're coming into your own. You're trying to figure it out. You might only have 2 years left in the house. Like you might be going away to college.
Two Faces Center
is and I can only imagine for a young man, because I only know what it means to be a 16-year-old girl. But it's so much, different pressure. I'm not going to say more, but it's different pressure on a man.
It is a lot. It's a lot. And that's why he needs to connect with men. And don't beat yourself up like you're a bad mom. You're doing all that you can do and doing all that you have done to raise these 3 kids the best way that you can.
Two
And
Faces
here's something
Center.
that parents often do. And I tell my mother this up to date. I'm 40-odd years old. Everything that happens to us in life, or every decision we make, it's not because you did something wrong. Sometimes we just make certain decisions. So blaming yourself, when it may not even be, it may be just he's struggling with his identity. He may be missing his dad.
And that's it.
So even though his dad is in jail, why is my dad not here for me? I'm going through all this stuff and I'm,
Two Faces
so we
Center.
never know, and you never know. So, give yourself grace too.
Yeah, no, you do. And that's something I have to also learn as a parent. Sometimes you got to give yourself grace. But at the same time, he's definitely he loves you.
I think so.
He's acting out. He's angry probably because his father's not there and he needs that male energy.
Two Faces Center.
Again, get him connected with a man, put him some condoms out. Definitely talk to him about the hanging out with the friends and let him know, cursing is not acceptable because, again, you can get it at 16. I don't care how tall you are.
Girl. A belt will reach.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
No, you know what? I don't know. He's too old to be getting the beating.
Listen, you throw my furniture down,
Two
I will
Faces
F
Center.
you up. You're gonna be breaking my furniture.
But yeah, no, he's acting out. That's what the screaming and the cursing and the kicking
Yeah.
the chair over and all that kind of stuff. No, get him again.
You didn't lose your child. You didn't
No,
lose
you didn't.
your child.
You know, you'll be on. You'll be fine. And definitely let us know how that really turned out.
Yes, because we would like to hear some responses from all this
Two
advice
Faces
we have
Center.
given. And we haven't heard any advice for anybody yet. But I know it's still early on in the season, but we would definitely like to hear some updates from you people. So, yeah.
Joe, in the show.
All right.
Near bottom
So
edge.
that is the end of the One Heart, One Vision, Woman
One Face
Empowerment
Center.
podcast with your girl RB and Joe. And like
Face
we
Center.
always say, just because you're blind doesn't mean you can't have vision. You can see this podcast anywhere podcasts are available, from YouTube where you're watching it to Amazon to Apple to anywhere. So please like and subscribe. And I guess that's
One Face
it.
Center.
Thank you for joining us for another one. Please stay tuned. And we're out.
Face Center. Stop recording video.